Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll explain solving system of linear equations. What do we mean by system of linear equations? Whenever we have more than one equation and more than one variable. A simple example for this, if we have x plus y equal 1 and 2x minus y equal to 2. So we have two equations. The first one is x plus y is equal 1, and the second one 2x minus y is equal to 2. And we have two variables, x and y. Today we'll cover part 1, and in part 1 we will use the substitution method in order to solve such system of linear equations. Now, first of all, please like and share this video. Please also subscribe in the channel. Example number 1. X plus y equal 1 and 2x minus y is equal to 2. Now I'll call this equation number 1 and this equation number 2. From 1, what do we have in 1? X plus y equal 1. I want to write x in terms of y. So I need x alone on the left side and y to be on the right side. So I have to subtract whatever we have here, positive, so I'll add negative y and negative y. This will be cancelled with this, so x equal 1 minus y or negative y. Now we were able to write x in terms of an equation of y, which is 1 minus y. Now we will do substitution, sub and 2. If I started with 1, I'll have to substitute in 2. What do we have in 2? 2x minus y equal to 2. I have to replace this x with its value here, which is 1 minus y. So this can be written here as 2 instead of x, 1 minus y. So I substituted x with 1 minus y, and then I'll continue minus y is equal to 2. Now what I want you to notice here, we have a linear equation in only one variable, which is y. Can we solve it? Yes. Go back to the previous videos and you will see how we solve linear equations in terms of if they have only one variable. So now we have to multiply 2 inside, so it's 2 by 1, 2. 2 by negative y is negative 2y minus y is equal to 2. Now, negative 2y and negative y is equal negative 3y. So 2 negative 3y is equal to 2. Now I want to solve for y. This is positive, so we should add negative to both sides. This will be cancelled. Negative 3y is equal 2 minus 2, which is 0. So in this case, we should divide both sides with negative 3, and negative 3. So y, this will be cancelled with this, y. 0 over negative 3 is 0. So we were able to get the first variable, which is y. Now, take this y equal to 0 and substitute it in this. We know that x equal 1 minus y, but we know that y is equal here 0. So x is equal 1 minus 0, So x is equal 1. So the solution, y equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. This is the way how to solve system of linear equations in two variables. At the end, you should get two values, one value for the first variable and the second value for the second variable. Now, in order to check, we should substitute in both equations, equation number 1 and equation number 2. For equation number 1, x plus y is equal 1. Instead of x, I write 1. Instead of y, I write 0. Is 1 plus 0 equal to 1? Yes. For the second equation, 2x minus y is equal to 2. Instead of x, I write 1. So it's 2 times 1 minus, instead of y, I write 0. Is this equal to 2? 2 times 1 is 2 minus 0 is 2. It's equal to 2. So our solution is true. Let's go to the second example. 3x minus 2y equals 7. And x plus y equal negative 1. Now, first of all, I want you to focus, as we did in the previous example. I took x, y, x in the first equation because the coefficient of x is equal to 1. I'm trying to find any variable with 1 as its coefficient. In this example, we have x and we have y, both of them with coefficient equal 1. In this example, again, we were having x and y with 1 as their coefficient, but we selected x. Now, in this example, I'll select y. You are free. What I want you to do the first example, select y. And here, in the second example, I'll select y. You select x and try to solve it and try to get the same answer that I'll get. Again, I'll call this number 1 and I'll call this number 2. So I'll start with number 2. From 2, what do we have? X plus y equal negative 1. Again, I want to solve for y in this case. So I have to get rid of the x. What is the coefficient here? It's positive, so I'll add negative x and negative x. So this will be cancelled. So y is equal negative 1, negative x. Now I started with 2. Where should I substitute? I'll substitute in the first equation, which is equation number 1. So sub n 1. And when we have 3x minus 2y equals 7. I'll take out y and I'll put its value, which is in terms of x, which is negative 1, negative x. So it's 3x, negative 2, put a bracket. What we should put inside the bracket, negative 1, negative x, equals 7. So it's 3x. Negative 2 times negative 1, by the way, negative 2 will be multiplied by the bracket, times negative 1 and times negative x. Negative 2 by negative 1 is plus 2, or positive 2. Negative 2 by negative x will give us plus or positive 2x, equal 7. Now, 3x and 2x will give us 5x, plus 2 equals 7. I want to get rid of this 2, and 2 is positive, so we should add negative 2 to both sides. 5x, 2 and 2 will be cancelled. 7 negative 2 or 7 minus 2 is equal 5. We should divide both sides with 5. This 5, not this 5. 5 over 5 and over 5. So x is equal 1. So we were able to get the value for x. Now, we know that y is equal -1, -x. Y in this case is equal -1. Instead of x, I'll write 1. So it's minus, instead of x is 1. So y is equal -1, and -1 is -2. So x should be equal 1, and y should be equal -2. And this is the solution. Let's do the check again. Equation number 1. 3x minus 2y equals 7. Instead of x, I write 1. So it's 3 times 1 minus 2. Instead of y, I write -2. Is this equal to 7? 3 times 1 is 3. -2 and -2 is plus 4. 3 plus 4, is it equal to 7? Yes, it is. For equation number 2, x plus y equal -1. Instead of x, I write 1. Instead of y, I write, so this is plus negative. Instead of y, -2. Is it equal -1? 1 plus and minus, if you multiply both signs, you will get negative. -2 is equal -1. Is it? 1 minus 2, or 1 and -2 is -1, which is equal -1. So the solution is true. Example number 3. 2x plus y equals 0. And 3x plus y equal 3. Now what I want you to look for the variable with coefficient equal to 1. Where is it? We have y here, and we have y here as well. So this is equation number 1, and this is equation number 2. Now, you are free to start with equation number 1 or 2, because in equation number 1 we have y with coefficient number 1, and we have in equation number 2 y with coefficient equal to 1 as well. So from 1, what do we have? I'll start with 1. 2x plus y is equal 0. Now again, I want y because y has coefficient number 1 or equal to 1. I want to write y in terms of x. So I want to get rid of this. This is positive, so add -2x and add -2x. This will be cancelled with this, so y in this case is equal 0, -2x. So y is equal 0, -2x is -2x. Now I started with number 1, and I was able to write y in terms of x. So we will do the substitution now in equation number 2. But equation number 2 is as follows: 3x plus y equal 3. I'll remove y and I'll put -2x. So 3y plus, instead of y, I'll write -2x equal 3. So it's 3x plus and minus. If we multiply plus positive by negative will give us negative, so it's -2x equal to 3. 3x and -2x will give us x. So x is equal to 3. It was so simple to get the first variable, which is x. Now we will do the substitution here. We know that y is equal -2x. So y is equal -2 times, instead of x, I write 3. So y is equal -6. So x is equal 3 and y is equal -6. Let's do the check. Equation number 1. 2x plus y equals 0. So 2 times, instead of x, I write 3 plus, instead of y, write negative 6. Is that equal 0? 2 times 3 is 6. Plus and minus will give us negative 6. Is it equal 0? Yes, it is. Equation number 2. 3x plus y equal 3. Instead of x, I write 3. So it's 3 times 3 plus. Instead of y, I write negative 6. Is that equal 3? 3 times 3 is 9. Plus and minus will give us negative. Is it equal to 3? But we know that 9 minus 6 is 3, which is equal to 3. So solution is true. Fourth example. Negative x plus 2y is equal negative 4. And negative 2x plus y is equal negative 2. I'll call this equation number 1. Call this equation number 2. Now, we should look for the variable with coefficient equal to 1, which is here in equation number 2. So from 2, negative 2x plus y is equal negative 2. But I want y alone, and we have here negative 2x. In order to get rid of negative 2x, I should add plus 2x or positive 2x plus 2x here. This will be cancelled with this. So y will be equal negative 2 plus 2x. Now I started with equation number 2. I have to do the substitution sub n and 1. 1 is negative x plus 2y is equal negative 4. Instead of y, I should put negative 2 plus 2x. So it's negative x plus 2 times, instead of y again, negative 2 plus 2x equal negative 4, which is negative x. Now this plus 2 will be multiplied by the bracket. First by negative 2 and then by plus 2x. Positive 2 times negative 2 will give us negative 4. Positive 2 times positive 2x will give us positive 4x is equal negative 4. Negative x and 4x will give us 3x. Minus 4 equal minus 4 or negative 4. Now in order to get rid of this, I should add positive 4 and positive 4 to both sides. So this will be cancelled, so 3x, positive 4 and negative 4 and positive 4 will give us 0. So divide both sides with 3. This will be cancelled, so x is equal 0 over 3, which is equal to be 0. So I have to substitute x equal to 0 in this substitution, which is y equal negative 2 plus 2x, which is equal negative 2 plus 2 times, instead of x, I should write, or should substitute 0, which is negative 2, 2 times 0, which is 0. So the answer is y equal negative 2, because negative 2 plus 0 is negative 2. So we have y equal negative 2 and x equal 0. Let's do the check. Equation number 1, negative x plus 2y is equal negative 4. By the way, the check only to check if we did true or not, if our solution was true or not. Instead of x, I should add or substitute 0. So it's negative, and instead of x, 0, plus 2 instead of y, negative 2, equal negative 4. This will be cancelled because 0 or negative 0 doesn't matter. 2 times, is it equal? 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Negative 4 is equal negative 4. Example number 2. Negative 2x plus y equal -2. Instead of x, I'll write 0, so it's -0 plus. Instead of y, I'll add -2. Is it equal -2? This will go. Plus times -2 is -2 is equal -2. So our solution is true. So thanks for watching, and please comment if you have any question.